Chapter 61, Picking the Right Fights, Beezaura does her best to stave off the angered Kuzny outside the soul shelter.
Where is Graven?
Oh no.
You know someone named Graven?
Do you wish for your companions to come back and find you dead?
Sir, I don't want to anger you, and I don't want to die. But
Make a dexterity save.
Beezaura relents, finds her companions in the shelter, and informs Graven that Kuzny demands his presence.
Has Kuzny taken a human form? Has he taken...
yes.
Didn't he say that that's when gods are vulnerable? Goliath, is this an
hurt me.
opportunity to kill a god?
No! What do you mean? No, it's not!
Hoping that it's just a conversation and not annihilation, our friends climb out of the soul shelter and Graven lays eyes on his god.
When I last took a mortal form, it was to bask in the glory of all that my previous cleric had achieved in his lifetime. Not for sniveling, not for whining. Kill the beast, and then wallow in your memories all you want.
Kuzny wraps the party in white-hot chains, takes Graven's left hand, and begins removing the holy symbol that's embedded beneath his skin.
I need you. Please. There has never been two clerics of Kuzny existing at the same time. I pour all of my power into one superior being. But you are broken, Graven. And since you cannot bear it all, there is no reason not to share it.
Kuzny snaps the symbol in half, keeping a piece for himself and leaving the other for Graven. Kuzny vanishes, leaving Graven alone with his companions. Orba shamefully climbs back down into the soul shelter.
Where's Orba?
I'll go find her.
Graven, I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Erland finds Orba sitting in the shelter.
Couldn't help him.
It's a god, Tiefling. When I trained at Atonement's End, we're not taught to be the strongest, we're not taught to be the most powerful. What we're taught is to wait for our moment to strike, and then when we do, strike true. Patience. Know is that today is not the day we are going to fight a god. Today is not the day that you would be able to save your friend. And that's all right, Tiefling.
With resolve, Orba rejoins her friends outside, and the group rides off through the grove. But they stop hours later to lend a hand to a group of battle-worn Ackley elves.
We prepare offerings for a great tortoise that dwells near here. The creature is centuries old and a former warden of the grove.
In order to reach the tortoise, the elves needed hired hands to protect them from the copperclaw bears that may be lurking nearby.
There was a group of hunters passing through. They did scare off the copperclaws as we requested. But in doing so, they were brought too close to the tortoise, and their eyes glistened with greed.
The strangers turned on the elves, who were forced to retreat and leave the tortoise to fend for itself.
While I fear it may be dead, we've reason to believe that the strangers are holding a position near where it was found. In speaking with them before their betrayal, they were set to meet a carriage of friends who were coming down from Leopold's garrison. I believe it is their intention to wait for this carriage to get close, which will provide them with both reinforcements and a way to move the tortoise more easily. We cannot allow this to happen.
Our friends agree to assist the elves in taking back the shelter housing the tortoise before the reinforcements arrive.
You see Beezaura just go tumbling to the ground.
Beezaura, you made it on the board. Oh, because
I should have
Just in time to make death saving throws.
Neither of those.
It's not funny.
It's a little fun.
While reviving Beezaura and Safira, the group surrounds the final enemy.
Comment to that as we're rolling this episode.
God, jeez Louise.
Did the tortoise somehow survive the invasion? Who will become the new Cleric of Kuzny? Will our friends' streak of unsuccessfully interrogating their captors end this time round? Find out next time on Tabletop Notch.